Oh, yes. Oh, my goodness. Oh, yeah. Hell fucking goddamn yeah. Chase Elliott just won a fucking again. 4th win of his career. Yesterday, the Talladega race without the restrictor plates literally just concluded. Boy, what a ride that was for Kyle Larson on the last lap. Thank goodness he, along with everyone else involved, like William Byron, David Reagan, despite him being a talentless twat, that the fact that they're okay and out of harm's way. Whew. Alright, review time. First 2 stages were pretty boring, single file cringe changes throughout the entire first and second stages. And of course, what are the odds Jimmy Johnson flops yet again? All because NASCAR half-asses their fucking management and didn't clean up all the debris on the fucking racetrack out of the previous fucking caution. NASCAR, of course, half-assing their management once a fucking again. What are the odds of that? The same old single file cringe train. Apparently, tandem drafting is blasphemous, even though tandem drafting produced some of the best racing back in 2011 and 2010. 80 plus lead changes. What the hell happened? What's so blasphemous about fucking tandem drafting? It's not blasphemous. It produced one of the best races in 2011. 2 1,000ths of a second. Even as a bonus reason why I love that finish so much, my man won that. Jimmy Johnson. Why? Maybe if they bring back tandem drafting and let them lock bumpers on the straightaways, this would be a lot more enjoyable. Luckily, it started to pick up the last 50 laps. This was one of the far better Talladega races, but NASCAR, still to this day in 2019, continues to throw the yellow flag on the final lap. You did not need to throw the yellow flag on the final lap. They were clearly behind the leaders and not in front of them. It was not a problem. Maybe just slow the cars down when they get to the line. Problem solved. I'm not discrediting my man Chase Elliott's win, but it would have been a lot more fun finish if they didn't have the field frozen on the fucking final lap. Ryan Preece and Alex Bowman are swell dudes as well. A lot of people will make the endless excuses about why Chase Elliott shouldn't be a winner, but hey, it's not like Chase Elliott had an ungodly amount of second-place finishes all the time. You guys are acting like his second-place finishes are worse than fucking last-place finishes. Second place is only 1 position away from first, so suck on that. Chase Elliott, he's only 1 win away from Kyle Larson. In terms of young guns winning and losing ratio, of course. Because so far, 5 for the young guns in the 2010s is the threshold. So once Chase Elliott surpasses that, we can say Chase Elliott is objectively the best young gun. Until, of course, Joey Logano turns 30 in 1990. So yeah, this was one of the better Talladega races. I suppose taking off restrictor plates worked after all, but you still got to get rid of the splitter, get rid of the tapered spacers, make the side skirts even, keep the aero ducts, and the spoiler was so unreasonably big. Like, was the rabbit-looking ears really necessary? I mean, seriously, if you would bring back tandem drafting, the plate racing would be back to its former glory, and then you'd get more fucking people in the stands. The stands will be filled to the brim like they were at the Metallica concert when I went 2 years ago. That's how popular your racing would be if you would bring back tandem drafting. Let them lock bumpers on the straightaways. I can understand why you don't want to push in the turns. That's understandable, because that would cause a big ass fucking mess. But the straightaways, just push as much as you want. Push to the limits. So yeah, despite my criticisms of this race, I still give it a 7.8 out of 10. Boring the first 2 stages, but started to get really epic and awesome the last 50 laps of stage 3. Because a lot of the pack racing was starting to get really sandwiched. So it saved it from being a 5 out of 10 all the way up to a 7.8 out of 10. So yeah, they really started to pick up after stage 2 ended. So I'll give them that. This was one of the better Talladega races, at least. Far better than the previous 2. This Talladega race wasn't really perfect, but also wasn't that bad either. It would have been a lot better if NASCAR didn't throw the caution on the final lap. It was good on them for not throwing the caution when Ricky Stenhouse wrecked in front of the flag man. But then, of course, they decided to stoop to that level by throwing out the caution for a big crash when it wasn't even endangering to the leaders. So, yeah. Decent race, 7.8 out of 10. NASCAR really half-assed their management this race, but I'm still happy as fucking hell that Chase Elliott won. He really deserved that one. So, yeah. Chase Elliott wins another race, and Kyle Busch sexuals are throwing their massive, unbridled temper tantrums. And we're soaking up every minute of it. Suck on this one, Kyle Busch sexuals, and go fuck yourself straight deep up your ass with a rusty-ass pole. Space out, everybody.